What's good, fellow outcasts and other rejects? Welcome to WTC, the Anime Outcast. First off, if you're new here, we upload anime what-ifs based around My Hero and other shows alike. Secondly, did you know 80% of our audience is not subscribed? So in order for us to continue to make good content, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So now, without further ado, let's get into the video. We pick back up with a story during a friendly sparring match between Izuku and Tetrax. The Diamond Hunter stands tall as the shapeshifter is forced down on one knee in his human form. No matter what alien Deku is, his crystalline mentor has some sort of gadget or method to take it down. For example, when our hero turned into Okami to use his Sonic Hz against the crystalline alien, he was countered by a muzzle-like throwable that stopped its snout from opening. Then, when he changed into Wrecking Ball, he was countered by his enemy forming a ramp-like shield to boost him into the air and away.
No matter where you are, who you look like, as long as the Omnitrix is on you, you'll have a target on your back.
Tetrax declares as the armor around his arm peels back to reveal his teal skin, which morphs into a blade.
They'll know who you are and what you can do. You have to be ready to fight someone who's more prepared.
The Petrosapien further monologues as he charges his student, his diamond sword ready to strike. As Tetrax gets within swinging distance, Deku quickly transforms, with the green flash not inhibiting his attack in the slightest. But as the blade cuts through the light, it catches on something. As the light fades, a red Goliath stands up with the weapon locked in between his two lower arms. Acting fast, the older alien breaks away from his construct and moves back. With his two right fists pulled back, Extremite then lunges at Tetrax, only for the teal battering ram to shoot up from the ground and strike him on the chin. The Tetraman stumbles back, his head spinning from the blow. This leaves him unable to react as the Reflection Knight starts wailing on him with a series of hooks and jabs to the head. Then, with one final straight punch, Tetrax sends the Crimson Giant flying back as he's engulfed by another flash. A normal Deku slides against the floor as he feels the lingering pain from Extremite's head. If physical damage carried over from his forms to his human body, and he would have a severe concussion.
Not bad. If I didn't have my gear, your Loban form would have beaten me straight away.
The alien mentor thinks out loud as he helps the teenager up. But then, almost perfectly timed, a random plumber agent walks into the training room and shouts to Tetrax that they received word from Night Eye about his investigation. With that, the Crystal Hero quickly excuses himself to change into his actual uniform. The two reconvene further into the underground base in a corridor leading to the central area. The hallway is completely empty, as most other agents are either out on patrol in the base's office or moved to a different location due to staffing issues.
Hey, what you said back there sounded like it came from experience.
The human-alien hybrid timidly mutters, with Tetrax only giving back a half-hearted reply.
You could say that.
The crystal creature says, then attempting to change the subject while turning his face to the teenager, but Izuku has this look on his face which is, well, alien to him.
That other armor you have, and that speech you gave. Something happened when you were younger, didn't it?
The Omnitrix Barrow deducts. A part of the boy wanted to ask the question a long time ago, but he could tell it involved revealing old, unhealed wounds. But as the question hits the Diamond Hero's ears, he stops dead in his tracks. At first, Tetrax just stands scarily still before taking a long, drawn-out breath. With no other choice and knowing his student wouldn't stop trying to prey on him, the hardened hero shares his past.
Well, I'm not sure how to date this compared to your time, but when I was younger, I made a name for myself as guardian of my planet.
The veteran plumber starts monologuing. Izuku tries to inject a question on what a guardian is, though his mentor disregards it and keeps talking.
I was raised since birth for the job and served till I was a young adult. I left when I asked myself a question. Did I defend my planet because it was the right thing to do, or for the thrill of being a hero?
The crystal entity questions, both his teal fists clenched. But our hero bites his tongue as he listens, despite his head starting to overflow with questions. He knows if he tries to ask again, he'll only be talked over, and rightfully so.
The answer was simple. So simple, I went Starside and became a bounty hunter soon after. Because of my powers, I could take on any job I wanted, no matter how dangerous.
He says, with his mind replying to all of his danger-seeking missions or bounties. The only thing that kept the young bounty hunter going was the thrill of the challenge, the enemies he made on the way, and the chance for his name to go down in infamy.
That eventually led me to Vilgax. He offered me everything I could have wanted just for one job. Kill a man named Segalite, and take a crystal from him. He wasn't one of my people. No one knew what race he was, but he was Petropia's greatest protector.
The former bounty hunter recounts as he remembers the setup for the kill. It took countless Earth months to prepare.
With that crystal, Vilgax used it to destroy my entire planet and kill everyone on it.
The last Patrosepian finishes as he starts to choke up on his own words. Despite this happening decades ago in Earth years, he can still recount it as if it were yesterday.
No! No, you couldn't have known that's what he wanted it for!
Deku shouts, trying to reason and make his alien comrade to be more of a victim or hero in a tale. Though this only serves to make Tetrax bitter as he snaps back.
You're right. I didn't know because I didn't care to know.
A lump forms in the human teen's throat as he knows nothing he can say could change anything, as the past was set in stone. The former Guardian then explains that what happened to him after he helped destroy his home world. He fled from Vilgax, his fleet, and the rest of the universe. The story of the betrayal of his race spread through civilizations like a viral plague. He was basically a fugitive because of his actions. Eventually, the plumbers caught up to him after many years of laying low and gave him an ultimatum. The last Petrosapian could either spend the rest of his life on a secluded prison planet or repent for his crimes by joining them. With the choice being one-sided, he joined the Space Police Force and ended up on Earth not too long ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it went that deep.
The teen mutters, unable to say anything, else his brain still took in that info dump. But within a matter of seconds, Tetrax hid his past behind him once more.
There's no need to apologize. But that's why I hate your school system. Your heroes remind me too much of my younger self.
The Diamond Plumber says before continuing on his way to the main command center of the base with his trainee following alongside. As the two stare up at a monitor, an image of All Might's sidekick and some form of invitation pops up.
Wait, is Sir Night-Eye a plumber?
Izuku exclaims with childlike wonder as he stares up at the mentor. This gets a smirk out of Tetrax, who explains Night-Eye is only helping with the investigation into the Yakuza and isn't aware of the galactic side of the plumbers. This bums the changeling a little bit, but lets the acting pro-hero continue.
His agency is hosting a meeting to discuss the investigation with other heroes. Since we hold the most information, we have to attend.
He explains, his arms crossed and his eyes locked onto the screen. But one word catches Izuku's attention, which he repeats.
We?
Tetrax looks down at the metaform with one crystal eyebrow raised.
Since we know the League of Villains is involved, you'll be roped into this somehow because of the Omnitrix. And besides, your power set will prove to be useful.
Thanks again to the Outcasts and Rejects for watching to the end of the video. If this video gets 80 likes in 2 weeks, we'll continue the series. Other than that, if you have any questions about the series or channel, sound off